Hey guys, I'm back. So my last video was maybe a little bit harsh, okay? And by a little bit, maybe a lot. I didn't mean to call Zach stupid, but what he did was very dangerous, okay? It wasn't smart. Now, I understand his thinking, okay? He wanted him to be a part of the experiment so he can film and do his thing. But I'm sorry to tell you, that's very selfish and dangerous and not a smart thing to do, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. So when you invite entities to your body, or you invite them to use your body to communicate through, you are giving them permission to do whatever the heck they really want to do. Because just because you say, hey, I give you permission to do this, doesn't mean they're gonna be like, oh, you want me to just talk through you? Okay. Some of these entities are friggin' evil, okay? Okay? Now, while in the episode 3, right, the entities there, until I can do further, meditation and investigation, I don't fully think it was demonic, but I was getting very negative vibes and very, familiar spirit kind of vibes, and not like the witch animal friend kind of familiars, but more like the black magic kind of bringing some monster thing alive kind of feeling. I mean, Zach has his own guesses on what the heck it is, or let me put it this way. There were more than one spirit. There were more than 2 spirits there. There's a lot of stuff going on with that land. And if you don't know what it isn't a brilliant idea to be inviting any old entity in the, vicinity to use your body, to communicate through. I'm just going to say that. It's not very smart. And so it really pissed me off, okay, that Zach would even say that, to tell Aaron to do that. He's been doing, these investigations for how many years? He's dealt with demonic entities. He should know better, okay? So yeah, I lashed out because what he did was really dumb and very dangerous. And another thing I would like to point out, in that episode, right, he gets to Melissa's house. They're in, right as they walk in, and she's like, yo, get away from me, dude. She didn't like his presence, and I'm talking about Aaron, I believe. She didn't like the vibe he was giving. And the first thing that came to my my mind was this, right? Right at the beginning of the episode, I forget if it was this episode. Yeah, I think it was. They were saying how he was severely affected at the last location that they were at. And then that's what popped into my mind immediately. And I'm like, okay, well, did he cleanse himself? I don't ever see them cleanse themselves, after the location. They should really do that. I mean, they might be doing it and we just don't see it. But if your whole thing is to educate people about negative entities and entities in general, right? You would think you would include that into the TV series or show, whatever the heck they're filming, right? It's kind of questionable. So my first thought was, okay, well, I'm thinking he might have more attachments to him because he might not have, gotten rid of it and healed before coming to the next location. But it's also true that he is a medium and he does pick up some things. Not some, but a lot. And a lot of entities will take advantage of that. And it's possible that the entity of this new location, was starting to attach itself to him because he had been already in a negative vibration state because of the last location he was at, right? So it's going to attract the entity. And sorry, I'm kind of making mac and cheese as I film this. But so we don't know that he cleansed himself, and I don't think they did. And if they did, they didn't do it right because there's things going on with him in general that they need to pay attention to, and he needs to take a break, in my opinion, from the show, get himself cleansed properly, and heal whatever the heck he needs healed, because there's something not right there, okay? It's not right. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But from the information, from the first 3 episodes, I was picking up a lot of information. And then I would say it, and then boom, they would acknowledge it. And this is the first time I've ever watched this series. I literally just got Discovery Plus last night. Like, I debated about it for a while. So, yeah. Zach needs to pay attention and, dial it down a bit with the provoking and inviting entities into people's bodies or telling his crew members to do it, because that's very A, selfish, and B, dangerous. Don't be doing that. But yeah, I'm sorry for lashing out, because I was watching that and I literally saw that scene of him saying, Aaron, invite the entity into your body so you can communicate with it, right? And then I was like, what? And then I started filming, and that was just like an honest impression, or like an honest review of what I just saw. So I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I was pretty harsh. I shouldn't call him stupid. It kind of defeats the message and the purpose of what I was trying to convey. But so yeah, that's why I'm redoing this. Thank you, for pointing it out to me, Dee, because sometimes I need a little sense, talking to me, or spoken to me, because I kind of react sometimes, and by sometimes a lot, without thinking. But the fact that he put his crew member in danger like that was really upsetting, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, but I can't have respect for somebody who's going to willingly put someone else's life in jeopardy like that, and on TV. And I don't know if he did it for views. I don't know. I mean, I know he did it because he wanted him to become a part of the experiment. I get it. But at the same time, is a person's life worth that? Because let's say it was a demon, right? Well, problem then. And they've been to plenty of places where there are demons and they're provoking it and shit. And it's so dangerous, okay? It's so bad. You can't, I get it in an exorcism why people will do that, okay? They're trying to gain dominion over the entity. They're trying to get information out of the entity. But at the end of the day, they're exorcising that demon from that location or person or whatever. They're not just going to leave it there after they provoke the crap out of it. That's what I don't like about these shows. They're teaching people to, to just provoke these things and then just leave. Well, if it's a person's house or a public place, people go back to that, okay? People are going to go back to that location, and then the attacks are going to get worse, okay? That's why I get so frustrated with these shows. And I'm going to go more into depth into each of the episodes that I watch in my live tomorrow. I have to figure out a time still of when I'm going to do the live. It's probably going to be either in the afternoon or at nighttime. I'm not sure yet, but I will let you guys know when it'll be tomorrow, Wednesday the 22nd. But yeah, that's why I kind of felt like I needed to come back and defend, but not also defend, but apologize for my rare, moment, because I'm trying to do less of that, because I think sometimes it waters down the message that I'm trying to convey. And then people don't take me as seriously, and that's a problem, because I'm trying to be taken serious. And I just get so frustrated when you have these people that don't know what they're doing. They don't know what, they don't know what entities they're messing with. And then you have other, shows and other people, even younger kids, they'll be like, ooh, I want to do investigations. And, they do exactly what's being done on the show. and then problem, because now you have children, you have not even just children, like even adults will do it. Like, hell, I know some people that think, you know, it's okay to go into graveyards and provoke entities, you know, for views, and that's not okay. Like, it's not okay to do it like that. You got to know what you're doing. And it's, I don't want to say it's okay, but when you do it for research and to help prove the existence of, I understand. I mean, like, I get it. And, you know, I will say that I will approve of it to some degree. But if you're just there to take advantage of a situation and provoke, you know, to get the views, not okay with that. Not okay. And I don't think, you know, anyone should be okay with that. And plus, you're putting yourself in danger if you don't know what you're doing. So it's more of a danger thing that I'm worried about for other people. And hell, I've met some people, you know, that think it's okay because they watch the show, that it's okay to taunt entities. No, it's not okay to do that ever, because just because you think that the entity is weak doesn't necessarily mean it's weak. All right. And what if you get a demonic entity, right? We are supposed to be stronger than demons and any entity, right? Okay. I think it is true to a degree. However, if you don't know what you're doing, and the demon does, which a lot of times it does, it's gonna mess with you back, and it's gonna be bad. And if you don't know how to properly defend yourself and exercise or cleanse and heal yourself, it's not gonna be good for you or anybody. That's why, you know, it's important to know what you're doing, because you'll have someone watch this show and recreate whatever Zach just did and be like, okay, John Doe, invite it into your body and try to get it to communicate. No. Like I said in the last video, that's how you get a demonic attachment and then become, you know, possessed and then murder your entire family. Okay? Don't do that. Please. Oh, please. But yeah, I kind of wanted to go over that. And again, live tomorrow, and I will post when I figure out the time. So, stay tuned for that. And yeah, sorry for my little lash out. That was a little cray. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.